My name is Tanya Masharia. My designation is a faculty librarian in charge of Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. In addition to that, I'm also in charge of user services. That entails engaging with the users and customers in terms of user services at the Jomo Kenyatta Memorial Library. In terms of background, I've worked in the University of Nairobi since late 1990, and I was employed from a very low level, but over the time I've been able to go through the ranks. I've been able to get my undergraduate degree in Library Information Sciences, and thereafter I've been able to get my master's in Library Information Sciences, and based on that I've been able to progressively grow through the career up to the level of a faculty librarian, and out of that I've been able to work in various units within the university, because you appreciate the library is made up of various faculties. So that you have main campus, you have Chiromo campus, you have faculty of law, and you have a medical library, that is the faculty of health sciences. All those areas have been able to be formed by background in terms of experience, and in addition in terms of the career path, career growth in terms of gaining more qualification to get where I am, to be in charge of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. I find myself working in an institution that is regarded very highly. Recently I was able to attend a conference in Kampala, Uganda. At the moment you mention the name of the University of Nairobi, you find people looking at you from a different perspective. And of course when you go there, those kind of platform, you're able to articulate yourself. So that brand that people think about in Western Nairobi, it also come out from you. So for me, even out there, the moment you mention that you work with Western Nairobi, you see a different outlook. The brand works with you, and I actually take pride that I work with Western Nairobi. And out there, whenever I do find opportunity, I actually sell the brand, the University of Nairobi. One of the cornerstones about what we do is be able to support the university in terms of the core mandates, that is teaching, learning, and research activities. And when you go down to what the library does, is to be able to provide quality, relevant information sources that are able to enable the university to be able to meet its core mandate. And therefore, in our day-to-day routine activities, it will be able to ensure the university provides quality information services. And even when you got specifically to narrow levels, when you engage a user from whatever level, undergraduate, master's and PhD, and you are from cases whereby we have worked with the student, and they come and tell you, if you are not the library, if you are not the librarians, I will not be able to acquire. So we find that we work with the student. When I was in the Faculty of Law, there are certain students that we supported to be able to acquire, to be able to gather very unique information sources in terms of the very old archival materials. And this student was able to go to a competition and became the best. There was a competition between various law learning institutions in Kenya, and this student was able to win what they call a Moot Award. And he came back to be able to say, if it were not for the library, it's very possible. And based on that kind of input from the library or the librarians, I can take pride that we are able to propel somebody to become an award-winning student among law universities in Kenya. Like in other institutions, library has been able to evolve progressively. And there are certain things that you find that are very unique, what you may call cut engine, that will make the University of Nairobi library become an area that you find attract a lot of interest. One is that we have got a very rich archival resource center, whereby we even up to date we get email from all over the world, people wanting to come and be able to consult our very rich archive resources. What I talk about archival materials, that we have been able to stock what we call historical information right from the colonial period of time. And that is one of the areas that you find people coming all over, coming to ask if it is not going to be the Kenya National Archives, the University of Nairobi. So you find we have got a very rich archival collection. In addition to that, we also have a very rich, what we call East African collection. This is a collection that you find on the third floor of this particular building, whereby we have been able to consolidate and put together works by local scholars. Local scholars, talking about scholars in East Africa. Scholars who have been able to write things about East Africa. And we find that is one area that we find you have been able to put together all resources about scholars in East Africa and works that have been done about the socio-political organization about the African society. Another key thing you can talk about is our very rich, what you call institutional repository. It was not there before, but over time, because we were able to harness and put together, the University of Nairobi was able to come up with what you call the University of Nairobi Digital Repository, being a collection of electronic information, so that people to put together all research works that have been produced by those academicians or students who have gone through the University of Nairobi. So you find that at one time, our University of Nairobi Digital Repository was actually being ranked the best among the East African universities. And we continuously make it more robust and be able to get more. To also look at how we have come of age is that the University of Nairobi has been able to embrace technology. And what are the new developments, what are the new technology, what are the new ways of doing things? And we pick them because we want to be able to not only remain relevant, but of course we also want to maintain that brand that we have the best and continue progressively making things even better to be able to provide what we may call blended information sources, that we still maintain the print collection. In addition, we are going to embrace electronic information sources and provide what we may call a robust or very strong Wi-Fi, whereby our users are able to access our resources and remotely, wherever you are, you're able to, so that you find our students in Mombasa or Kisumu, because of the remote access, they're able to access our resources. And you find that kind of very, very unique feature that is able to go beyond what we may call geographical barriers. And in addition to that, we ensure that we walk the path and ensure that the students are able to get, not the student for that matter, anybody who works in the University of Nairobi, they are able to get whatever they are able to effectively and within a very short period of time, so that they remain the hub of knowledge in the University of Nairobi.
Thank you so much, Mr. Macharia, for letting us have these details about the Jomo Kenyatta Library. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
I also want to appreciate your choice of the University of Nairobi Library. I'm sure you had other options, but for you to have selected the University of Nairobi, we take pride, and I also appreciate that the director acknowledges that we have a role to play, and that's why when we did your request, it was approved, and be assured that even if you require similar sessions with the proper approval, you can be assured that we'll work with you until you're able to get all that will be able to support your course as a student. Be assured of our support now and in the future.